Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode. As you can tell, we are in someplace different. I'm wearing a mask, not usual. But I do want to thank Mr. Hobza for letting us use his room and for this video. He actually gave me this idea. I did not think of this at all, so I guess let's get started.
You're welcome.
Alright, so we got the rise of the Communist Party, also known as the Soviet Union, which will later become, by Carter and Chase. And if you want to know, that means there's a lot of memes.
Chase, we're not doing that.
Sorry.
Chase, look at me. I don't care how nervous you are, you're not going to do that. And I hope that stays on the video.
Yes.
That works.
Don't edit it out.
Okay, you gotta do it again. I don't know why it does this.
What happened?
No.
Oh no.
Nice face.
Go again. Yeah, go again.
Hit it again. There.
What happened in the beginning? The Russian Empire was battling in World War I, where they were helping the French and British against the Ottomans and the Germans and Austria.
I put the why. Okay, they had to stop because of the revolution uprising that's happening at the time.
This would spark the most explosive change in Russian history.
And then we had the Russian flag turning into the Soviet Union flag. Who created the Bolshevik Revolution, and what did they want?
Bolsheviks revolution was created by the leader Vladimir Lenin, where he wanted it to be, where people would have the same amount of money of how they work and where they live.
I thought where. Oh my god. He also wanted to join the Central Powers, which was the Germans, Austrian, and Ottomans.
They also wanted to end the Tsar rule.
Okay, this is the, I think the leaders of the time. I can't read that. And then that's Vladimir Lenin, and then that's a soldier strapped into a tank. Next.
Chase, by the way, those are excellent. When you're talking about the picture, that's an excellent job.
Yes.
What did the Bolshevik Revolution do?
They formed their own party in 1912 in the Russian Republic.
They took power in October and started the Bolshevik. So nervous. They took power in October and started the Bolshevik Revolution.
Drew, bring it to me.
They overtook the government of the time. Alexander Fyodorovich Kerensky. This is Lenin and his followers. This is Kerensky, and that's a a priest with a gun shooting at demons. I don't know why. Next. How did the Bolshevik Revolution come into power?
Lenin began plotting to overthrow the transitional government at the time.
November 7th and 8th, 1917 was when the Red Guards captured the transitional government buildings and burned them to dust.
The Bolsheviks took control and proclaimed the Russian Empire under Soviet rule.
This is a portrait of Lenin, his followers taking over Russia, and then this is Lenin when he was trying to run for president or wherever it was, I forgot. And this is the Russian army. Next.
Events that led them to victory.
On Sunday, 1905, the Russian forces lost in the Russo-Japanese War. This led to the 1917 Bolshevik Revolution. This is where everything started to come together, with Lenin plotting against when these two started fighting.
There were protests everywhere, and the first in Petrograd.
Yes, Petrograd.
Were 8 days, and all of the protests combined with the government and the police and protesters, 1,300 people estimated died during this time.
This led to the overthrow of the Russian Empire, overrun, and Lenin promised freedom, money, and food. And I changed the food because it said bread. I don't know why I said bread, but and that's Russians acting like Harry Potter. Next.
Read that.
I know. I don't know why we did this. How did Vladimir Lenin run the Soviet Union?
He served in Soviet Russia from 1917 to 1924.
And then the Soviet Union from 1922 to 1924. So it was first Soviet Russia. I flipped this too. First Soviet Russia, and then in obviously 1920. That makes no sense. Okay.
He formed Russia and the Soviet Union together and became one-party Marxist-Leninist.
Okay, this is.
There we go.
I forgot who this was. Sorry. This is. I can't believe I forgot his name. He was a Russian warlord that killed a ton of people. I don't know why. Lenin and his followers again. I had the same picture. Don't know why. This is Lenin in his grave. This is forgot what it's called. Something that makes people want to join him. And this is Pikachu, who's saying he will catch you instead of you catch Pikachu. Don't know why. He has a gun too. Next.
Next.
It's very smart.
Next. What happened to the Tsar?
He and his family were executed by the Bolshevik Revolution.
Russian Tsar Nicholas.
There's something stuck up on the screen.
Russian Tsar Nicholas II was executed personally by Lenin.
His servants were also murdered during the revolution. This is the Russian Tsar Nicholas II, and this is him again, but with his wife, and I can't even explain that one. Next. What was Lenin's theory about capitalism?
Lenin advocated a theory of monopoly capital, where capitalists wanted to employ surplus capital
To broaden and achieve higher profits than the domestic market.
Lenin had not also looked at the source of this surplus capital of both Britain and Holland.
This is Lenin talking to like the Russian people, the Soviet people, and like all the things he's promising, stuff and like his theories. This is a guy arm wrestling with two bears, and this is another thing that lets people. I can't remember the word. I don't know why. Next.
What methods did Lenin use to stay in power?
He attracted a large amount of the Russian population and baited them into equality. Just basically, he said, "Get baited."
He eliminated opposition.
Basically, he murdered a ton of people who wanted to take his power. Don't know why, just don't have it. He gained the support from these acts to stay into power. Yeah, he was pretty messed up. This is Lenin again. This is Lenin once he became the leader again. I forgot what it's called. And this is Santa riding a tank. Next. Lenin's fall of power.
Lenin actually died when he was still in power. When he died, his second Leon Trotsky led a different group.
He and his followers were all killed by Stalin. Oh yeah, that's his name, Stalin. And which all were suspected of assassination.
The Stalin joined Zinoviev
and Kamenev. This is actually how you
in
pronounce
a
them.
Politburo. True.
Period.
I can't read that.
This is Leon Trotsky. He looks like Sam from whatever it's called, Transformers. And this is Stalin, who killed a ton of people. And this is a tank going into the water trying to kill a submarine. If you read it. Next.
And then
These are our sources. History and Vladimir Lenin. history. I just pronounced that wrong.
Vladimir.
Vladimir.
Anyone have questions before Carter gets a chance to get on YouTube?
I do want to say thanks to Chase since I was sick. Thanks to him for finishing this
Yeah, I
and
did most of the work.
and all that. Any
I
questions?
think there's memes.
Was it? Let me guess. Chase put all the memes in there, and you did the rest. Is that how that worked?
Well, not I didn't do all the rest, but we worked together in.
See, I just told him to type these down, and then he was like, I don't know what to type, so I just typed it down. I also read the history. I did a whole thing.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork,
All
yeah.
boys.
What about those two words?
Yeah, you.
Quante, you're next.
Misspelling.
Well,
Wait.
bye.